Ranking member of the subcommittee, Ms. Castor, for her 5-minute opening statement.
Well, thank you, Chairman Griffith. Good morning, everyone. Across the country, American families and businesses are moving to cleaner, cheaper energy, and they are doing more to protect their homes and businesses by making them more resilient to costly extreme weather events. Fortunately, the Inflation Reduction Act, passed by Democrats in 2022, is helping to accelerate the cost savings. I often tout the IRA as a patriotic law because of the extensive Build America and Buy America incentives and requirements. And so far, it is working. Private sector companies have announced over $600 billion in manufacturing and clean energy commitments just over the past 3 years. The jobs being created are good ones that provide pathways to the middle class. For example, the median annual salary for wind service technicians and solar photovoltaic installers is around $60,000 per year, nearly 25% above the national median. And one study found that workers newly employed by the growing green energy sector have wages 40% higher than they earned in non-energy jobs. To build on the early success and help our neighbors save money, Congress should be investing more in resilience and removing the hurdles to cleaner, cheaper energy. What's happening is too often a lack of affordable financing is a major challenge for many projects, especially in working class and disadvantaged areas. That's why the Democratic-led Congress, and in fact many of the members on the Energy and Commerce Committee and the Select Committee on the Climate Crisis, envisioned and authorized the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund. The Select Committee's report recommended Congress should establish a national climate bank to finance targeted deployment of clean energy and other decarbonization technologies and climate-resilient infrastructure. The climate bank should capitalize new and existing state and local green banks and finance and zone projects. They should prioritize environmental justice, frontline, and rural communities, and emphasize support for projects without clear revenue models or lacking significant returns, such as certain energy and climate-resilient infrastructure. Focus on the gaps. Representative Dingell had early envisioned a green bank. Chairman Pallone had, for many years, had proposed this. Finally, through the IRA, Energy and Commerce was able to push this forward. In essence, we envisioned affordable capital for clean projects to leverage private sector investments to enhance the impact of the awards. And now, thanks to EPA's leadership, the fund is ready to launch with the help of state and local communities, tribes, and eligible nonprofits under 3 competitive funding opportunities, each aligned with the statutory objectives set by Congress and aimed at building sustainable pathways to capitalize clean projects. Like other programs that EPA oversees, award recipients will make subawards and loans to expand community lending capacity and support residential solar development. This initiative also includes key environmental justice requirements to ensure that underserved and historically disadvantaged communities are a central priority, as Congress intended. My Republican colleagues, so wedded to dirty fossil fuel corporations, often like to muddy the waters with false narratives regarding clean energy. So let's set the record straight. EPA is focused on implementing the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund as Congress intended and has built a robust process to oversee awards and hold recipients accountable. Every award will be subject to stringent financial reporting requirements so EPA can monitor how these awards are used. EPA requires detailed reports to ensure that projects supported by federal dollars meet key milestones. Annual audits, record-keeping requirements mean that EPA will be able to independently verify funds that the funds are being spent appropriately and proactively detect bad actors. Buy American requirements will also make certain that fund projects rely on American workers and American manufacturers. Those are the minimum requirements. EPA is also empowered to make awards contingent upon mitigating award-specific risks before awardees receive any monies. We in Congress have an obligation to conduct oversight and make sure all of this happens, and that's exactly what we intend to do. Preventing costly impacts of the overheating climate is not going to be easy. And we know we need to make sure that every dollar is going where it should. I have a copy of each notice of funding opportunity that was issued under the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund. For the record, they're not insubstantial and provide clear details about eligibility, the application project, and reporting requirements that will be mandatory for every awardee. I've included these documents on the list of proposed documents. For the record, Mr. Chairman, I look forward to our hearing, and I yield back. Thank you.
Jenna Lee yields back. Now recognize the chair.